Like, well, what was the answer? What were they saying? And I told her, I was like, well, she's like, well, do you have to go see a pulmonologist or anything, or do you have to go see a heart doctor? Or I was like, well, they're saying they took a chest X-ray and they're saying everything is fine. She's like, you want to follow up with Dr. Beebe? And I told her, I said, well, I would, but they moved me from where I was at, so I don't have any bus fare or anything like that. She was like, well, as soon as you get back over here, she said, come follow up with us and come speak to us. So I don't know. They're just trying to get motherfuckers in and out of the hospital because yo, it's crazy out here. Yeah, it's crazy. This COVID shit out here with these motherfuckers is crazy as shit.
Oh, sorry, man.
Yeah, like I mean, when I tell you, like the hospitals are packed, like they're all packed. Sis.
Wow.
Yeah, they're packed. They're turning fucking like storage rooms and shit like that into fucking makeshift hospital rooms. So I don't know what the fuck is up. I know I'm about ready to get the fuck up out of New York again though. Yeah, I know that much. I know I'm about ready to get the fuck up out of it. My body's still sore as shit. Like I still got body aches and shit and everything. Still got headache and whatnot and all that. But I mean, for the most part, I guess I'm feeling with both hands. So, all right. Shit. That's crazy. I ain't got no fucking TV in that motherfucker on
Yeah.
purpose.
So was it like even like they gave a shit, bro? Like,
Not really.
no, right? Yeah.
Hi, Suzanne. Good morning. It's Raheem calling. Boy, I had to go back to the ER yesterday, and they had me there for a few hours. They said I got something called long COVID now, so I guess it's some kind of something new, and they're saying it's lasting effects even weeks to months after. You can still have like symptoms and feelings. They retested me though, and I tested negative. But when they retested me, but they're just saying that symptom wise, feeling wise, body wise, they said it could be up to anywhere from like 4 to 8 weeks before my body starts feeling normal again. Yeah, which is just absolutely insane. I've never heard of nothing like that in my life. After you get over a cold, like anywhere from a month to 2 months later, your body could still be feeling the effects of it. They didn't give me anything. They gave me some fluids, gave me a chest X-ray, and yeah, that was it. Yeah, yeah. They have me on a top bunk, which is the Suzanne difficult is beyond the word. I didn't get to sleep till like 5:30 this morning because like my feet hang over one rail, my head is smashed up against the other rail. They definitely shouldn't have. One, I called them and spoke to somebody yesterday in housing, and they're like, well, there's nowhere else we can put you. We don't have any other beds. Da da da. Like, I'm like, so, and like they're like, well, we're like you're supposed to be there until Pax Christie gets off lockdown or something like that. Because I guess she spoke to someone at Central Housing too. The lady here, the house manager here, spoke to someone at Central Housing, and because she called last night when I got back in from the ER. Yeah, I talked to her. She was like, well, what do you want to do? She's like, because you can't keep going back and forth to the doctor, to the hospital every day. And I'm looking at her, and I'm sitting there on the phone listening to her like, who, what's up with you, lady? Like, so I told her, I'm like, and she asked me many one questions, and she's not even letting me answer. So finally, I asked her, I'm like, are you gonna let me answer any question you're asking me, or are you just gonna keep talking over top of me? She's like, oh, okay, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead, go ahead. I said, well, I went to the hospital because I still wasn't feeling good, and I told you I wanted to get evaluated. I didn't tell you I was going to the hospital to get capped. I never told you that. I said, because I can't make that determination on whether the hospital is going to keep me or not. That's first and foremost. And I said, so I never told you that. I said, I wanted to go to get evaluated again, to get retested again. She said, okay, so, well, what was the, okay, well, I'm obviously tested negative because I'm back here again. She's like, well, Pax Christie is under lockdown now to the 29th, not the 26th. She's like, so you're going to be here a few more days longer, if anything. She's like, so are you going to be? I said, look, I don't know what's going on. I called emergency services. I called someone at DSS. They told me they have no more beds anywhere. They have nothing else available. I mean, I'm not super far from you guys in that aspect. It's just I don't have any transportation. Like, I don't have any bus tokens or anything. Like, I'm right here in Middle Island. I'm not far from uh the 7-Eleven and everything on Middle Country Road. So I'm like one bus ride away. Really, if I take the 60, the one that goes to Gordon Heights, I could I could take the 60 back over there by Port Jeff Plaza. And so, but I mean, other than that, it's just like I haven't seen. I don't think there's any case managers or anything here. I haven't seen one. I saw the house manager and a house monitor. So it's like kind of just like sitting here, kind of.
Hey, just
Yeah,
saying, Maria can help you with some of that stuff. The
yeah. Like
the main
everybody's
lady.
like pretty much like locked in their rooms, pretty much.